So your assignment for today is to explain the mood of the poem that you chose yesterday using all of those craft choices, imagery, word choice, figurative language, lining, repetition, all those things that we discussed yesterday. You might notice some other things as well that maybe you think are important and contribute to the mood that we haven't discussed. For example, if you have a repetition of question marks or dashes or something like that, that might also contribute to the mood, and you can talk about that as well. So let me share my example. This poem was written by a college professor, and he's had numerous students who have asked him, did I miss anything? I wasn't here yesterday. And of course, in his head, he's got all kinds of sarcastic responses like, you know what? We missed you so much yesterday that we just sat and stared at the wall and drooled for a while. So you didn't miss anything at all. So we finally put together a compilation of all of those very sarcastic responses into a poem. So I'm saying that this author has created a sarcastic mood in his poem, Did I Miss Anything? So let me share with you the poem and then how we're going to respond. Did I miss anything? Nothing. When we realized you weren't here, we sat with our hands folded on our desk in silence for the full 2 hours. Everything. I gave an exam worth 40% of the grade for this term and assigned some reading due today on which I'm about to hand out a quiz worth 50%. Nothing. None of the content of this course has value or meaning. Take as many days off as you like. Any activities we undertake as a class, I assure you, will not matter to either you or me and are without purpose. Everything. A few minutes after we began last time, a shaft of light suddenly descended, and an angel or other heavenly being appeared and revealed to us what each man or woman must do to attain divine wisdom in this life and the hereafter. This is the last time the class will meet before we disperse to bring the good news to all people on earth. Nothing. When you are not present, how could something significant occur? Everything. Contained in this classroom is a microcosm of human experience, assembled for you to query and examine and ponder. This is not the only place such an opportunity has been gathered, but it was one place, and you weren't here. So you can really hear the sarcasm there. So you're going to respond using the same format that we've used all year long, starting with tag in the poem, include the title by so-and-so. The author creates a blank mood. And then you're going to connect the end of this question right here with the topic sentence of your first paragraph. The author creates a blank mood by using word choice. For example, when he says, and so we have our introduction to the quote, our quote, explanation of the quote. New topic sentence also creates a blank mood by using imagery. For example, introduce the quote, add the quote, explain the quote. Now yours will probably be just a couple well-written paragraphs because you're not going to spot every single craft choice in your poem. But I wanted to show you an example of what mine looks like. In the poem, Did I Miss Anything by Tom Wayman, the author creates a sarcastic mood in his responses. For example, and here notice my topic sentence connects with the answer to my question. He creates a sarcastic mood. The author uses figurative language to create a sarcastic response. He uses hyperbole to exaggerate his or her answers and create sarcasm. Here's my introduction to the quote. He says the student could have missed, and my evidence, everything, and an explanation. Although not everything was literally taught that day, and more text evidence, nothing. Although, of course, they covered something in that class. Here is my next topic sentence for my next paragraph, and it connects again back up to the question, sarcastic mood. The author uses word choice to create the sarcastic mood. Here's my introduction to the quote. In the fourth stanza, he uses sophisticated and exaggerated word choice, telling the questioner that he missed the opportunity to attain divine wisdom. There's my text evidence, which is probably something that couldn't happen in just one class period. The author uses imagery to create this sarcastic mood, and notice my topic sentences are all very similar. Introduction to the quote, he wants the questioner to be able to see my evidence, shaft of light that suddenly descended and an angel appeared. My explanation, clearly this image is exaggerated and sarcastic because it's unlikely there was truly some form of celestial visitation. So this is what you're going to do. If you can do this on your own without the template, great. If you need to use this and fill in the blanks, that's okay too. Again, it most likely will not be a full page. You're going to copy and paste your poem. It may be one I'm familiar with, but maybe it's not. So include your poem right down here. And then you're going to write your paragraph underneath your paragraphs. All right, have a great day.